Tell me when we're recording.
Here's Dan with his Madolche deck profile.
Alrighty, so
Little do you know, I took it out.
have to play 3 of her. She's like Elemental Hero Stratus. She searches the Madolche from the deck. Way too good. 3 Madolche Messengalato. When you special summon and there's a beast on the field, you get to search a Madolche spell or trap, so he's basically an instant +1. You have to play 3 of him. The new member of our family. Play 3 Madolche Hootcake. Banish a monster from your graveyard to special summon a Madolche monster from your deck. He's level 3, so he creates really easy rank 3 plays, as well as he has a really cool OTK you can do with him. Yeah, so you have to play 3 of him. The other level 3 we play is Madolche Mewfuille. When she's normal summoned, you special summon a Madolche from your hand. And so she's really good with Hootcake, she's good with Messengalato and Beast, so is Hootcake. So she creates easy +1s, and if done correctly, +2. I play this variant of the deck, so I'm playing 3 TG WarWolf. When a level 4 or lower monster is special summoned, you can special summon him from your hand. And he's level 3, so he creates, again, really easy rank 3 plays. And yeah, he's just actually good on his own because he searches another TG from the deck. 1 FireFist Gorilla. I don't own a bear, or I'd be playing bear. But the deck has to play 3 Tenki because TG WarWolf is a Beast Warrior, so you have to get to them as quickly as possible. Gorilla destroys a spell or trap when you tribute a fire formation, so it's just easy enough. 2 Maxx Cs, discard them from your hand to draw whenever dragons or Dragonities, Heretics, any deck that special summons a lot, you want to play this card. 2 Effect Vieler, because again, dragons, you can synchro with her, she's a level 1 tuner, you discard from your hand to negate effect. She's really good. 3 Madolche Chateau. You have to play 3. The deck sucks without 3. All Madolches gain 500 attack. And whenever they're destroyed, they go back to your hand instead of shuffling back in the deck. 2 Madolche Ticket.
No terraforming?
No terraforming. I don't feel terraforming is good enough, especially when I'm playing a variant of the deck that doesn't need that extra field spell search, because they all search it. So, 2 Madolche Ticket. When a Madolche monster is either put back in your hand or put back in the deck, you can search and add 1 Madolche monster. So you summon Madgeliene, search a monster, then they kill Madgeliene, you have this up, she goes back in the deck, but you get to search another monster, so it creates really easy +1s. Triple fire formation Tenki, again to get to the what's it called, TG WarWolves, Gorilla if you're in a bad situation, or Bear, you know, if I had one. Your Beast Warriors gain 100. You don't have a lot of Beast Warriors, but it's actually really good if you're in a tight spot and the only monster you can get to is TG WarWolf or the Gorilla, so yeah, that's pretty needed. 1 M.S.T. Not a lot of spells and traps running around right now. I still feel the card's good though. It's needed, at least at 1. So 1, you play your Trinity, your Monster Reborn, Heavy, and Darkhole. Just way too good, standard spells.
Why not?
Yeah, exactly. 2 Fiendish Chain. Dragons hate this, mermaids hate this.
Everything hates this.
Everything hates this. I hate this. That's why I play it. Target a monster, negate its effects. 2D Prison. Dragosack can stop you from using Mirror Force, but you can't stop Prison. Prison's just really good in general against mermaids too. You want to get rid of those Megalos, YuGiOhs, or whatever you're going to get rid of. Just a really good trap in general. And I don't own Mirror Force anymore, so why not? 2 Compulse. Anybody who's playing Xyz cards hates this card. It's way too good. It's just really consistent. And, you know, I can use it on my own ticket and I get the search. 2 Bottomless. They're relevantly good. I might cut 1, only because it doesn't work on Dragosack, and the dragons get a search when you banish them. But every other deck right now in the meta hates it, so I may as well play it. 1 Ultimate Offering. You can Offering loop with Madgeliene, so you get all your cards you need. You pay 500. It doesn't really matter. paying 500, but it's a really, really good card right now for me. And I know there's a deck for Mermails that play it too. Palooza, special as many Madolche for my hand as I want, but they go back to the deck at the end phase. This creates really good OTKs in the damage step when you know they don't have Scarecrow. So this creates really easy wins. And Solemn Warning, because I don't like Dragosack. I don't like any other of the high-powered Xyz cards that are coming out. Paying 2,000 is a great price for an easy win.
No judgment?
No judgment anymore. It's really, really bad right now for me. Do you want to do extra deck inside, or?
Sure.
Sure.
What do you think of the current meta right now? Do you think it like
The
can stand against it?
The Madolches?
Yeah.
It depends on who the player is. I mean, I've been able to stand up against them for right now. I've been winning against Spellbooks and against the Dragons, but I mean, it could just be the players. We're not in there anymore. So you have to play 2 Madolche Tiaramisu. When she activates her effect, she shuffles 2 cards from your graveyard back into your deck that are Madolches. And it's cards, not monsters, so it's really consistent. And she doesn't target, but puts 2 cards your opponent controls back into the deck. So against Dragosack, she wins. Against Mermails, anything, she's really good. And they can't activate any spells or traps after I've claimed the effect is activated, because I don't target. So they can't chain anything to it. GemKnight Pearl. Pearl's really good against Evil Swarms because they can't get over it unless they lance it, which is going to waste a lance or waste a dress. So wasting those cards is not a good idea for them, but this guy's huge. And he's vanilla, so he doesn't get hit by whatever it's called. Fiendish Chain, yes. My number 39, Utopia. He's relevantly good. I mean, in a part of the game where you're stuck with 2 level 4s and you have to stop attacks, he's really good. But a lot of people are dropping him from their extras lately. But he is big, and he is useful. But it's relevantly just because it's a generic rank 4 that can negate attacks. Maestroke, way too good. Can't be destroyed twice because of his effect, and you can poke a moon in an opponent's monster. The card's way too good. And, I mean, so many decks. It's generic. It's just really easy to use. He's amazing. I don't know what else I can say about him. ShockMaster, 3 level 4s, negate spells, traps, or monster effects. I don't know what I can say about him. You can use them against dragons and call monster effects. They can't activate anything. Spellbooks, you call spells. Exodia, you call spells. Anything that you know is going to try and OTK you next turn, he can stop it. Gagaga Cowboy. This card changed the game relatively. He came out at $8 and jumped to 35 in a month. You can detach one, either make him gain 1,000 and drop an opponent's monster by 500, or you can play him in defense and then burn 800 life. So back in the days when people were like, oh, I wish I had Nukazi in my deck, this created a Nukazi Xyz card. Fist Dweller. You can use this card against Mermails, and it just stops everything they do in Grave. If you use a water monster with him, he gets big. He's just relatively good. And he's got really good synergy with a lot of the cards I'm playing. Leviar. Leviar is needed for Hootcake because Hootcake banishes a monster. We can bring them back and create easy plays. Invoker is really needed. 3 level 4s, or 2 level 3s, special level 4 warrior earth monster for my deck in defense mode. So this card is actually really needed for my Hootcake OTK that I've been playing. Plus he's just really, really good in the deck. Temptempo, Xyz cards suck. Xyz cards like YuGiOh suck. Xyz cards like Darkhole suck. Xyz cards like Leviathan suck. So this guy ruins those. SoulOfSilver Mountain. 2 level 3 earths to freeze a spell or trap on the field. Destroy a monster with him, you get special in earth. He's really good if I'm stuck. If I'm in a situation where I can't use, if I have to get rid of a spell or trap, this guy wins. Leviathan Dragon. He's Leviathan Dragon. He's big. He gets to 25 with 2 level 3s, so he's really, really good. And Zenmaines, because they don't like dying, because, you know, it's Zenmaines.
What's your favorite part about this deck?
Being able to do so much with it now that Hootcake is out, and not needing to worry about them killing you by destroying your monsters. A lot of decks worry about their monsters dying and then not being able to do anything. With these guys, they go back to my hand or they go back to the deck, and I can reuse my resources. And I don't have to worry about Fiendish Chain or anything like that, because it all happens in grave instead of on field.
What can you suggest to people who want to like try this deck?
Pick it up, it's fun. They recently just topped, they got second place at a regional. They're fun, they're cheap, they're really cheap. A lot of people don't see them as great, so they value their Madgelines at 10, which are like 15. If you see the deck for cheap, pick it up, play your own version of it. Don't ever try and play versions that you see online or versions that people suggest to you, because it's your play style, it's the way you want to do it. But yeah, they're fun. They have really fun, like, I don't know how to explain it, but I picked up the deck a year ago when it came out, and I stuck with it until now, and now it's winning against the meta. So if you want to pick it up, pick it up. It's fun, it's consistent, the spells are cheap, there's no real expensive cards in the thing, but yeah, you can do what you want with it too.
Any final thoughts?
Don't play this meta. This meta sucks. This meta's terrible. Evil Swarms, Dragons, and Prophecy are annoying, but if you feel like you can stand up to them, you can do it. There's a lot of good players out there that don't understand that they're good players.
All right, thanks, Ed.
No problem.